Hey everybody, I'm Tamara. Welcome and welcome back. So, want to talk about falling in love today? There's this word, and for me, it's a new word, limerence. And I keep hearing it every now and again. And when I think of the word limerence, I think of lemurs. Don't you? Haven't you seen lemurs? I don't know why that word sounds like lemurs, but it's always fun and juicy to talk about falling in love. So, you probably are wondering what limerence is if you don't already know it. And we're going to talk about limerence versus falling in love. So, have you ever wondered about the differences between these two intense emotional experiences? Limerence and falling in love may seem similar on the surface, but are they truly the same? We'll explore the nuances, examine the psychological aspects, and shed light on the intricate nature of these two emotional states. And throughout, we'll present thought provoking arguments, delve into scientific research, and share personal anecdotes that challenge our understanding of limerence and falling in love. By questioning these concepts, we hope to expand our knowledge and gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of human relationships. I know. You're like, what the heck is a limerence or a lemur or whatever it is? So, limerence is an intense and obsessive state of infatuation towards someone, and it's often characterized by intrusive thoughts, fantasies, and an overwhelming desire for reciprocation. It's like having a brain on a roller coaster ride with emotions going up and down faster than a lemur on caffeine. It's the feeling of butterflies in your stomach doing acrobatics while your heart plays the bongo drums. You find yourself daydreaming about your crush while trying to remember your own name. Limerence is a bit like having a love struck mosquito buzzing in your ear, constantly reminding you that your sanity has taken a vacation. It's simultaneously exhilarating and exhausting, like running a marathon in a ball ground. So be prepared to ride the wave of limerence, but don't forget to buckle up and keep a sense of humor handy. So if you have limerence, you want the other person to feel what you're feeling. And just to throw things off and make them more complicated, I grew up with the word infatuation. Are you infatuated with somebody? It's not the same thing as in love. And now they're taking this limerence word and they're throwing it in the mix. So, what's the difference between limerence and infatuation then? So, for those of you who get confused like I do when I'm hearing a term for the first time or I don't really understand it, let's look at that. So, limerence and infatuation are similar in that they both involve an intense feeling of attraction. But there are some differences between the two, of course, because people want to keep you confused. Limerence is often described as a more extreme form of infatuation, and it's characterized by obsessive thoughts, a strong desire for reciprocation, and an idealized image of the person being infatuated with. It can be intense and all consuming, often leading to a loss of focus on other aspects of life. On the other hand, infatuation is a more general term that refers to a strong but short lived attraction or crush. It can be based on physical appearance, charm, or other superficial qualities. When it comes to falling in love, limerence is often seen as the initial stage or a precursor to love. It is a state of heightened emotions and infatuation that can pave the way for a deeper connection and attachment. However, limerence alone is not enough for a lasting and healthy relationship. Love goes beyond infatuation and limerence, involving a deeper understanding, trust, and commitment to the well being of the other person. So while limerence may be a part of the process, it is not the sole indicator of falling in love. And me personally, I would think that infatuation is not just this short lived experience, but it's the precursor to either you falling in love with somebody. You think you're in love, but you're not, but it's kind of the precursor. And then sometimes people can think they're like infatuation is like you're in awe of someone. So it's hard to think that you could be in awe of someone and then you're not. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You can come up with your own way to think of both of these. Just kidding. But I'm exploring this with you and taking you on the ride. So I had seen somewhere that limerence is like you're falling hard for a celebrity. I guess it just depends on who's talking about it or what it means. It could also be, I think, sometimes associated with somebody who has borderline personality disorder. They might feel limerence for someone. So, whether you're a skeptic, a romantic, or simply curious about the intricacies of human emotions, this is for you. So, we're going to embark on a journey together of self-reflection, exploration, and intellectual discourse as we delve into the intriguing debate of limerence versus falling in love. So let's try to unravel this mystery together. So limerence and falling in love are two distinct experiences, although they both involve intense emotions and a strong attraction towards someone. So here are some differences that I've figured out between limerence and falling in love. So picture this. Aurora, a vivacious and free-spirited artist, finds herself irresistibly drawn to Orion, a charming and charismatic musician. From the moment she lays eyes on him, Aurora is consumed by an intense infatuation known as limerence. Aurora's heart races whenever Orion is around, and her mind becomes a swirl of fantasies and daydreams. She yearns for his attention, craving every word and gesture. She becomes captivated by his mesmerizing talent and magnetic personality, unable to escape the allure he exudes. However, little does Aurora know that Orion, while appreciating her company and charm, experiences a different kind of love altogether. He falls deeply and genuinely in love with Aurora, appreciating her authenticity, kindness, and unwavering support. As Aurora's limerence continues to intensify, Orion's love for her grows steadily. While Aurora is consumed by the intoxicating rush of limerence, Orion finds solace in the quiet moments they share, cherishing their deep connection and envisioning a future together. The relationship becomes a delicate dance between Aurora's fiery limerence and Orion's profound love. Aurora's infatuation creates an undeniable tension, fueling their passion and creating a ton of emotions, while Orion's genuine love acts as a steady anchor, providing stability and nurturing their bond. In this saucy example, we witness the intricate dynamics between limerence and falling in love. It shows the contrasting experiences and emotions that can coexist within a relationship, leading to a roller coaster of intensity and depth. Limerence. Limerence is often described as an infatuation or an obsessive longing for another person. It is characterized by an intense and involuntary preoccupation with someone, often accompanied by intrusive thoughts, fantasies, and a strong desire for reciprocal feelings from the other person. Limerence can be overwhelming and all-consuming, often leading to a sense of euphoria when the feelings are reciprocated. However, limerence is primarily focused on the idea of the person rather than who they truly are. It is more about the intense desire and fantasy than a genuine emotional connection. So let's say, for example, you find yourself attracted to somebody who is a different ethnicity than you are. And even though people want to pretend like there aren't different ethnicities, there are. And let's say you've never had that experience before, so you may experience limerence in that situation because they're going to be culturally different from you. Falling in love. So falling in love, on the other hand, involves a deeper emotional connection and a genuine affection for someone. It is a gradual process that develops over time as two individuals get to know each other on a deeper level. Falling in love is based on a mutual understanding, respect, and shared values rather than solely on infatuation or obsessions. It involves a sense of intimacy, trust, and commitment towards building a meaningful and lasting relationship. Falling in love is more about connecting with the person as a whole, including their strengths, flaws, and vulnerabilities. While limerence can be intense and exhilarating, it is often short-lived, sadly, and may fade once the initial infatuation wears off. Falling in love, on the other hand, has the potential to grow and deepen over time, leading to a more stable and fulfilling relationship. So, everyone's experiences with love and limerence can, of course, vary. Limerence is not necessarily a win in the traditional sense. It is a state of infatuation or obsession with someone, often characterized by intense longing and fantasies. In the case of a celebrity crush, limerence may involve a strong attraction and preoccupation with the celebrity, but it is important to recognize that it is typically a one-sided infatuation. While limerence can be exciting and exhilarating, it's not a sustainable or fulfilling form of love. It is primarily focused on the idea of the person rather than a genuine emotional connection. Limerence may fade over time, especially if there is no possibility of reciprocation or a real relationship with the celebrity. It's important to maintain a healthy perspective when it comes to celebrity crushes and limerence. Enjoying the admiration and entertainment value that comes with being a fan is perfectly fine. However, it's crucial to distinguish between fantasy and reality and to maintain a balanced approach to relationships in your personal life. So ultimately, finding fulfillment in relationships and love goes beyond limerence. It involves building genuine connection with real people based on mutual understanding, respect, and shared values. So I kind of equate limerence to maybe kind of like when you make a new friend, kind of. I mean, I know it's more of a romantic thing, I'm thinking, but it's kind of like you meet this new friend and you're like, oh my gosh, we have such a connection. You're not friends yet, but there's something about this person that you're intrigued by. You like the way she dresses, you like her personality, you think she's funny, you think she's deep, but you don't know this person at all. But you think, somehow you guys keep talking, you exchange numbers, want to meet for lunch, and then as time goes on, as you learn more about them, you learn to care about your friend, you care about their well-being, you learn about their family, about their love life, about all kinds of things, and then you see what I mean? Of course, I think limerence is more romance, which is different from friendship, of course, but I'm just trying to say it in a way that's kind of understandable. So maybe it's kind of like that initial attraction, like you're just like, wow, like this guy is so good looking. He's so handsome. He's so sexy when he moves. He's got charisma. What's going on? Of course, we got to be careful that he's not a narcissist, which is why I wrote my book, The Workplace NaRCISSiST, which you'll want to check out. It's on Amazon. And, me personally, I want to fall deep, deep, deep in love. Like, I don't want no limerence. Limerence can hang around for a little bit, but I want somebody who cares about me. I care about them. Hey, what happened to your car? Is your house okay? How can we help each other? Do you need help? I don't want to see you suffer. Like, I care about your well-being and that job that you hate. So if you need help with your love life and you want to deepen it and make it better, honey child, check out my book, Flip the Script on Love, because that thing is going to help you out. And then if you know all about Myers-Briggs and you're so stuck in limerence with somebody that you want to understand their personality type better, then check out my book, From ENFJ with Love, where I give a chapter to all 16 Myers-Briggs personality types. So check those out. I'll put the link in the description box and hit that bell icon like you're ringing in the new year. Subscribing is the confetti of YouTube. So, my lovely, beautiful friends, thank you for hanging out with me on this juicy video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Go have some limerence and some chocolate.